What up? This is Downright Hustle, where I show special needs families how to make and save more money. Today we're going to be talking about retail arbitrage. Now, retail arbitrage is something that has been around for many, many years. Basically, it's when you buy low and sell high. An example of this is if you go to a Goodwill or a yard sale, you take a product that you bought for $1, let's say, and then you turn around and flip that on eBay or other sites for, say, $10, $15. Now, in this video, I'll be explaining some of the pros and cons about it. All right, some of the pros, it's very easy to start. You can take what you have in your wallet right now. If you have a few bucks, and next weekend you can go to a yard sale and you can find some things that will sell very profitably on eBay and or Amazon if you're an Amazon seller. But don't just stop there. You have to look at an app called Let Go. Look at an app called Nextdoor, where some of your neighbors might be. Those are some places where you can sell those items as well for a pretty hefty profit. Another pro for retail arbitrage is that I found personally is that you start to enjoy the hunt. You start to look around and you know some of the things that are going to sell well and sell fast and going to turn around and make you a nice profit. Here's a hint. Go right now to eBay and search VCRs. Yes, the old VCRs, the old school VCRs. You'll be amazed. I've sold a VCR on there for $50. There's VCRs on there right now today, that's going for $80. These are old VCRs. I mean, who would have thought that? Another thing that is very, very attractive about retail arbitrage is that it's very low risk and it's a low barrier to entry. Pretty much anybody can go to a yard sale, a Walmart clearance area, a Target clearance area, pick up something for a few bucks and turn around and 5 to 7, 10x that. It's not too hard. It's just going to take a lot of work, which leads me to the cons. Retail arbitrage is going to take your time. It's going to take energy. All right, so you have to be prepared for that. But if it's a place where you're going to be starting out at, and if you don't have a lot of capital to go, retail arbitrage can give you the funds that you need to start maybe a private label product or a wholesale product, which I'll be going over. And another thing is, another consideration about retail arbitrage is that it's hard to scale, it's hard to grow. I've heard of people and I've seen articles and read on Facebook about people who have teams of people who go out. So it is possible, but it's very hard to grow. The final thing that is kind of a con about the retail arbitrage is that if you're selling on Amazon, some of the things that you might find really, really good deals on, you might be gated in, which means that you might not be authorized to sell in that area or in that category. But don't give up. Just because you can't sell it on Amazon doesn't mean you can't sell it on eBay, Let Go, Nextdoor, or even your local Facebook group. Let me know down in the comments if you tried retail arbitrage and what's happened. Were you successful in it? Did you find it hard? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I really, really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon, and stay tuned. Stay tuned. There's going to be a massive giveaway that I'm working on right now. Stay tuned. It's going to be a blast. Like I said in the first video, we are blessed to be a blessing, and I have definitely been blessed, so I want to pass that on to you guys in the form of a contest. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.